today's video, I'm going to show you why your ads aren't the problem. It's not Facebook that's not working. It's going to be because of your pricing. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact profit backwards pricing system we use to help my pest control company make $50K each and every week off $10K in ad spend. So stay tuned and let's get into it. I'm going to break down why your current math is killing you. I'm going to walk you through the 3-step pricing fix that helps you spend every dollar profitably on ads. Then I'm going to show you the exact case study on how that works. So these are the numbers that are on Meta and Google averages right now. It's about $150 cost per lead. In the home services industry, we see this between 70 and 80 if you're running it by yourself. If you're running it with an agent, your lead costs are 50 to 20 bucks. So that's kind of the pricing difference we see there. The close rate percentage for this industry is around 8%, and your gross profit per book job on ads with all the costs and everything is only about 75 to 100 bucks, which you're spending $1,200, $2,400 to get 10 book jobs. So it obviously depends on margins and it depends on your CAC. And what is your CAC? Your CAC is your cost to acquire a customer. So what does it cost when you're all in with service fees, ad spend, agency costs, crew costs, maintenance costs, truck costs? All those things need to be taken into account when we are running ads and how we can make this the most profitable, because we don't want you to lose money, especially not in the long run. So 3 things that we are going to cover. 30 to 40% of leads are never getting the proper follow-up. Your real CAC doubles when you factor in this waste, and you're burning 9 to 15 grand every quarter with zero profit and razor thin margins. So when you have one bad month, it ruins everything in your business. So no matter what, your ads are not going to fix your broken unit economics. And what do I mean by this? Most agencies, they're going to optimize from cost per lead. Although I do this, and this is very important, this is not the single most important operation. I've seen a campaign spending $1,000 and getting $10 per lead and returning very little, a 1 to 1.5 ROAS. So they're not making as much as they're spending. This is the problem here. I've seen other campaigns that are spending the same $1,000 a week and they're getting leads at 25 bucks, but their ROAS is 5, 6, 7. So they're returning 5 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand in a month. So it all depends on the quality of lead, and that comes down to the ad creative and how everything is set up. So the real solution is, what is your offer? What are you offering at the start? And that is something that we're going to go over next, and we're fixing this right now. So the 3-step pricing fix is: number 1, you are going to add a dispatch fee. Number 2, you are going to increase prices. And number 3, you are going to track this ruthlessly. When you increase prices, you need to increase the deliverability of your service as well. So you need to deliver a 5-star service, and that's the only way that this is going to work. And that comes down to you doing your job, your operations, and your team doing the best service that they can. So this dispatch fee is going to look anywhere between $79, $67, $49, $129 to get someone out there. And what is this going to do? This is going to make it so your guy who is on site is going to collect payment and your customer is going to be blown back a little bit. But hold on, this is all part of the plan. What you're going to do is you're going to leverage this because no one wants to pay this. So you're going to leverage this and you're going to say, no worries, we can waive the dispatch fee. When we waive this dispatch fee, we are going to put them in the calendar and collect half of the payment up front then. So you're going to get more book jobs based on this, and then you're going to get more cash in your pocket as well. If someone questions you and asks why there's a dispatch fee and the other person didn't have a dispatch fee or a service fee or a quote fee or anything like that, then you are going to tell them, that's just how we do it. That's just how we do things here, because we hold ourselves to a higher standard and we value our service higher than everybody else does. That puts you in an authority building state to where you're saying to the customer, we don't just take on any client. We value our time and we value our service to be number 1 in our area. That tells the customer that you are the number 1 local service business in that area, whether you're the plumber, whether you're the electrician, whether you're the pest control company. That is how you do it. Another upsell opportunity here is you're going to waive the fee. So this fee is just going to be there when you get there to upsell them, or in this case, downsell them on other offers. So what you can do is you can put them on a monthly subscription maintenance plan. You can put them on a quarterly plan. However you want to structure your upsells in the back end to collect more cash up front, that is how you're going to do it. So basically, you're not going to be charging a dispatch fee at all. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, obviously you're going to lose a lot of business if people start finding out that you're doing that. This is mainly just a cover up so then you can say to someone, hey, I'm going to do you a solid and I'm not going to charge you that dispatch fee. I'm going to waive it. But in order to do that, I need to put you on my schedule. Does Tuesday at 3 work, or does Wednesday at 4 work better for you, for me to roll my team out here and get this done? Or can I just get this done right now? Those are the options, and that's how you can position it. Then you take the payment. You either collect full or you collect half now, half later, however you do that. And then from there, you upsell them on monthly maintenance or quarterly maintenance or every 6 months maintenance. And you have those systems in place to where this becomes you collecting more cash and you collecting more recurring cash as well, to be able to grow your business and grow your profit margins. So we did this for one of my pest control clients, and they were paying about $70 to $100 per lead, and their close rate was about 10 to 15%, we can say. Once we put in this initial $67 service, we were doing this and we were closing people on the phone. No, they were not paying $67. They were paying a yearly contract, and we were locking them in on quarterly and yearly contracts to where we would come out and service either monthly or quarterly. The $67 initial fee is their first service charge, and then our reps upsell them on the back end and upsell them on membership bundles and other bug and pest type bundles. So then they are collecting more cash and they are locking in more quarterly and more yearly cash. That is how you scale this system, because when you know that you are getting 50K for the next year, you have money to play with and you are able to collect more cash up front, and you are able to invest more into ads when you have that security blanket here. If you don't have any monthly, quarterly, biannual sort of subscription in place, you need to get that in place for your specific business. You need to figure out what's the best way to do it, how much value you're going to provide, and how you can position yourself to do this as well. Another thing that is half the equation and people almost completely ignore is 30 to 40% of their revenue is lost because your speed to lead is killing your margins. If you're not reaching out to your leads within 5 minutes or 15 minutes of business hours, you are leaving 30 to 40% of the revenue on the table. And I'm not talking about a text. I'm not talking about an email. You literally have to call them and get them on the phone within the first 24 hours, or your conversion rate goes down significantly. You can do this by installing our AI-powered Book a Job funnel, where we get responses and we get people on the phone for you. You can do this by, we set up the 6-touch system where we send an SMS, an email, a voicemail, and a callback within 24 hours. It's all automated with AI, and this will connect directly with your sales team so we can get the most people on the phone and give you the most opportunities to close and increase your close rate. Installing this system alone reduces your CAC, your cost to acquire a customer, by 50%. So when you know your CAC numbers, your lifetime value, your LTV numbers and everything, then you'll be able to scale. I have an ROI calculator that I can share with you guys as well, so you can kind of see what your average job size is booked, and you can run the numbers with working directly with my agency. So our key takeaways here: your ads aren't the problem. It's the pricing, your offer, your upsells, and your downsells. Those are why you're not collecting the most cash as you can. The 3-step fix is adding the dispatch fee and then waiving the dispatch fee and upselling them from there to get them on your schedule. From there, you follow up within 5 minutes and you add smart targeting to be able to produce the best CAC and the best LTV possible. So as always, I want to give you the complete playbook for free. I have a free guide to fix your margins for every single home service industry possible, whether you do trash, whether window cleaning, windows, roofing, plumbing, etc., pest control, like anything. That'll be included there. Just comment below pricing and I will get that to you. There's also going to be a free webinar where I go over why your margins are thin and I answer your specific questions and why it's not an ad problem with the ads that you're already running. And if you want us to do this for you, just message me and we'll be able to get you a 2.5 ROAS or your money back. Thank you.